Perfect.
Little interview.
Yeah.
Hello.
Start it up. You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. This is Jackie, and I am here with the ACES. It's a beautiful Sunday, and we're all laying in the sun rays. Are you having a good time?
We're having a great time. Yes.
I couldn't resist. It just kind of felt perfect.
Feels great.
What is it like playing live in 2022 after all we've been through the past couple of years?
Oh my God, it's incredible. Honestly, I think that there's just like a new sense of gratitude. You know, like being up on that stage, Bonnaroo. There was like so many moments where I was just looking at the girls and just like looking at the crowd, and I was like, I just love this shit. You know, I don't know if I can swear. Sorry.
Oh, fucking go
Can
for
I
it.
swear? Okay. I fucking love this shit. You know, like it's just, yeah, I know the girls feel the same way. We just feel really grateful, you know, to be here. And it was the last minute set for us, but we couldn't have been more stoked to get here. So, yeah.
Talk about stoked. You've had quite a month so far. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Yeah. How was Indie Pride, by the way?
Amazing. So fun. And we played Chicago Pride last night, which was unreal. Such a good time. So many fans came out. It was amazing.
And Bonnaroo is definitely about that positivity. We had a great
Yes.
Pride parade yesterday. I feel like this is definitely the place to have lots of positivity. Talk about your partnership with Apple Maps.
Yeah.
We did an activation. It was with our label, Red Bull Records, as well. But yeah, we created a Pride guide. So it was LA, New York City, and Salt Lake, and we just compiled all of our favorite like LGBTQ plus friendly places and just our favorite places that we hit when we're on tour or when we're back home. So yeah, it was really fun to do. We're excited about it.
That's an excellent use of technology. How else did you use technology to stay in touch with fans during lockdown?
I mean, it was the only way we could, you know. So we used our Instagram a bunch, you know. We've been having a lot of fun on TikTok. We just like make whatever the hell we feel like making, and we just put it up. And
We called it our digital wellness tour, where we would invite fans to join our Instagram live same time every week, and one of us would lead something, whether it's like a cooking class or like a workout class, just to stay in touch with our fans, because you know they mean everything to us. Without them, we can't do what we do, and that honestly kept us alive too during the pandemic and was really important. So we, you know, without that, I don't know how we would have gotten through COVID. It was really helpful a lot.
yeah, like fans were being like, "Thank you so much for doing this." And we're like, "You don't understand. If we don't do this, we're not well. Like we need to do this."
Well, that sort of goes to my next question: is what else did you do? You know, who became the plant mom or the adopted pet mom? Or
Honestly,
I got a COVID puppy. My baby Nori. She's almost 2.5. Learned how to bake sourdough. Cooked a lot of food. But,
I played a lot of Fortnite, weirdly enough, actually.
at least did I. What did I do? Honestly, what did I do? I didn't do that much.
it became a blur.
I just
at
like
one point.
I just swirled in my anxiety and wrote songs about having panic attacks. That's like all I did.
all I did was listen to music about and have my panic attacks.
Exactly. That's how I got through.
I think that, or at least hopefully in the coming years or continuing, we start talking more about mental health, and it becomes just, you know, another topic that we discuss.
Totally, yeah. You know, like we put out a song last year called "Don't Freak," and it was just all about, you know, Lisa and I were writing it, and it originally was called "Don't Speak," and it was like about like a relationship, and you know, but neither of us at the time like we just like it wasn't resonating, and she was just like, you know what, I feel like we should rewrite that song because we love the melodies, and you should talk about your anxiety disorder, and you should talk about your panic attacks, and you should just like be really real on that track. And you know, her telling me that gave me like the kind of permission to explore that, and I think that song's really special, and every time I sing it I just like kind of go into a place of self-expression. And so I totally agree with you. You know, like I think the pandemic has made our music a lot more raw and a lot more real and a lot more like, you know, just like deeper and a deeper like expression of self, you know.
And you spoke about expressing yourselves on TikTok before. Is there a pressure for you as a band to go viral, especially when you have new music coming out?
Yeah.
I think so. I think all artists kind of feel it, you know, just because it's happening all the time, every day, and it's really changed our industry a lot. And so I think it's just like this thing that's like, if you're not doing it, you feel like you're missing out at a big angle. We're kind of lucky. Our label hasn't been so like pressury on us. I know some artists are getting online to say that that's been the case, which is not cool. But yeah, there's definitely a pressure nonetheless, you know, kind of to participate and like take advantage, I guess.
Yeah, I think for us it's been like ultimately, you know, in anything we do, we just try to be really authentic and we try to make it fun. Because, like, we're artists and we're creatives. Like, if it's not fun and if you can't get into, like, a feeling of, like, flowing and feeling good, then, like, it just, you know, what are we doing? You know? So I think our TikTok for us, we've kind of, like, put the viralness out of our heads and we just try to make stuff that, like, makes us laugh, makes us have a good time. I think that's always the goal in, like, everything we do is just, like, if we like it and it makes us feel good, then we'll put it out, you know?
I just worry we're going to get to a point very soon where you see people doing ridiculous things just for the sake of virality.
Oh, I think we're there.
Yeah.
I think we've been there. Sadly enough, we've been there.
No.
But, you know, you just got to, I think that ultimately it's like, as an artist, you just got to kind of like stay focused on who you are and what you want to say. And
Yeah, I really
that's
don't like to see like artists like uncomfortable on the app because they feel like they have to do it. I think we're lucky that we are, like social media has always come really naturally to us, but like there's some artists that I really love that are more artsy artists that were never really present on socials, and now you can tell they kind of have to be on TikTok, and it's like kind of awkward. It makes me kind of sad because it's like you should only really do this if it feels right, and it's obvious that the label's just like
nothing forced. We don't need anything forced. Just do what feels good to you, you know?
And so tell us about what feels good on Girls Just Make Me Want to Die that just came out.
Yeah, Girls Make Me Want to Die. We're so excited. You know, we made a lot of music during the pandemic, and we're still making music, and I think that we just connected to, like, our younger selves and, like, why we started making music and why we started a band. We've been a band for a really long time, since we were, like, 10 years old, you know, like, over 13, 14 years at this point. We just grew up playing together, so we couldn't do anything else but make music, you know. We couldn't play live shows, we couldn't tour, and so we just started going in the studio and, like, making music for the sake of making music and, like, stripping away any expectation or any kind of, like, you know, commercial success ideal in our heads. Like, we were just like, let's just go in and make music because that's who we are, and, you know, at the end of the day, that's what we do, and it felt really good. And so Girls Make Me Want to Die is the first single for this new cycle, and I think it's, like, it's just rock and roll. It's up tempo, guitar, bass, drums, vocal, and we love playing it live. It's so fun.
And I saw the video for it. Who came up with the treatment for the
Oh, you saw that video! You got the exclusive. Elisa, she wrote the treatment for it. She is the mastermind behind all of, you know, our videos and visuals, and she wrote the treatment and she co-directed it, and it's fucking amazing. Do you have anything to say about that?
excited for it to come out. Very excited for it to come out.
You should catch it. I'm just going to leave it at that. A little excited. Do music videos have a role? I mean, they must have a role, or else you wouldn't do them in this time where we don't have a channel.
I think so. I think they're just like an extension of the art, right? And then kind of it can explain the story further or just kind of like pull you into the world a little deeper. And I think fans love them. And I think that they kind of just give the song, you know, more of a universe and like just more to grab onto. So I think they definitely still have a place. And I think there's some insane music videos coming out now because we have better and better technology as far as video goes. And I'm seeing some of the craziest music videos I've ever seen in my life coming out right now. So, yeah.
It's amazing. It's just another form of self-expression, you know?
As is your live show. So how do you go about crafting your set list for Bonnaroo? And how does that differ from, let's say, your upcoming support tour?
Yeah, I think, honestly, with these prides, with Bonnaroo, with everything, we just, you know, and going on tour, I think that we just, for us, like, we want to keep our energy really high. So when we craft a set list for something like where we're going to be in front of a lot of new people that don't know who we are, we just try to keep the set really up tempo, all the songs that just like have moments and feel really like massive, and I think that when we do, you know, it's kind of different when we go into like our own headline set, because then we play like the deep cuts and we do that whole thing, you know, where the fans want that. But for these shows, we've just been keeping it like rock and roll, keeping the tempo up.
You have to be aware that there's a big portion of the crowd that might not know who your band is, and so you want to just like kind of give them the best of what you got, as well as like we make little tweaks. Like we played a slightly different set tonight than we did at Pride last night because like our Pride set opens with this big like voice being like, "Hi, gay people, like how are you?" So we're like, "Oh, we should probably take that off."
We should have still done it, be like, "Hi, gay people, you're our people."
Totally would have been fine at Bonnaroo, for sure.
But we ended up switching it out for a different one, so we make like little tweaks like that.
Yeah.
And I already alluded to it, but what's up next for y'all after Bonnaroo?
We're going on tour with Why Don't We?
We're going on tour with Why Don't We?
10 weeks straight. We're July 26th through October 2nd.
Yes,
Well,
we're excited.
Then this is like the pre-show. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
100%. We're stoked.
They're ready to go. So stay tuned for much more from the ACES. This is Jackie. Thanks to In the Key of Change and Chorus FM. right, can I grab a quick photo of y'all?
That was so fun.